Hey guys, how's it going? I just want to do a little video today showing you a few new gear items that I've picked up recently in the last couple of weeks. These are glow-in-the-dark products made by a company called Paqlite that kind of is oriented towards outdoor use and camping and just lightweight products that'll give you just a small amount of light during camping. Say if you want to put it in your tent, especially this product right here. It's great for just having a kind of a really compact, lightweight, reusable light source, just for simple tasks, getting ready for bed when you're inside of a tent, or just simple stuff to do around the campsite. Want to see inside of a bag, just whatever you need, whatever you could think of using this thing for, it'd be great. And so would all these products. They make a few different things here. I've got 3 different products of theirs. First, I'll start with the UV Paqlite, and this is probably the coolest and neatest thing they put out. And they make this in multiple sizes. This is the small or extra small, I don't remember, but they make them rather large. They make them up to some of them are up to a foot. This one's about 5 inches tall and maybe 3 inches wide. But basically, it's just a piece of plastic, like a vacuum sealed piece of plastic with this glow in the dark material inside of it. It's like almost crystal. It's kind of granular, but it's their proprietary glow in the dark material that they kind of vacuum seal inside this little package. So it's completely flexible, bendable, can go anywhere, fit anywhere. It weighs absolutely nothing. And it's glow in the dark, and it's pretty good glow in the dark material. It's not the little glow in the dark sticker material that you buy for your kids, or you stick to your wall and make nice shapes out of. This stuff is some pretty good quality glow in the dark material, and it puts out a really good amount of light when it's fully charged. And it'll hold that light for a few hours. The one thing with all glow in the dark, it does dissipate over time, and this is no different. It definitely does dissipate. Say you have this by your bedside, it could be super bright when you go to bed, but by the time you get up, it's going to be pretty much, it's not going to retain pretty much any of the color anymore, any of the light. It might still have a little bit, but it's definitely not going to be as light as it was when you first turned off your light. So this is the UV Paqlite. Like I said, these specifically are made sort of with a camper in mind. This is an awesome thing to have for tent camping, and I've used this for that. You take this in your tent at night. You just hang it. A lot of tents will have a sort of like a canopy. You could just hang this in your canopy, and it'll light up your entire tent. Or you can keep it, say you want to know where your keys are at all times, or your gun at all times, or your flashlight. You can put this on the ground, or next to your mattress on the tent, and you can put your flashlight on it. And this will be visible, and you just reach for the glow-in-the-dark material, and obviously you're going to see your flashlight, or because you got it on it, or whatever you want to put on it. It's great for marking things that way. So you always, will be able to find what you're looking for, as long as you, put it on top of, your Paqlite. Next, this is the glow-in-the-dark glow stick. It's kind of made same type of material. It's got those little glow-in-the-dark grains in there, but this is a kind of a flexible type, almost like it's like a glue stick almost. It's pretty neat. It glows really well, just like this one. And third here, I have a couple, I think they call these night lights, and basically they're just made to fit into your socket, and it has the same type of material in there. And all this stuff is really affordable. I don't think I paid more than $5 or $6 for either one of these 3 items. I believe this one might have been about $5.50, and this was, I think, about $3-4, and then this pair might have been about $6 off of their website, which is uvpaqlite.com. So if you're interested in any of this stuff, I'd definitely go check them out. I just want to give a little demo. It's not dark out or anything, but I just want to prime these with a flashlight so you can just kind of see how it glows. You know, just from a second of light, you can see that spot, that bright spot. Let me just prime this one behind the camera so it doesn't mess up the camera light. You know, just doing that, just priming it with a flashlight for 2 seconds, you know, pretty much, before you go to bed, it will keep it light for multiple hours, so it'll do a great job, you know, lighting up whatever you need it to light up. I personally use it mostly for just like putting my gun on, you know, when I go to bed. That way, if anything happens and I need to reach for it, I'm not going to be blind, you know, reaching for a black gun in the middle of the night where there's no light. So putting it on top of this thing really allows me to acquire it much faster than I would otherwise, and you know, it works really well for that. So yeah, this was just a quick look at my UV Paqlite items. They also have a scuba tube, I think it's called, which is sort of like a glue stick, but instead of a, you know, malleable kind of rubber material, it's a hard plastic tube. So I mean, I guess and it's watertight, so I guess you can use it for scuba diving if you want. And then they also have a tube light. And then they have this UV mat, it's called, which is sort of like a cutting board, but it's a hard plastic, sort of like the shape of a cutting board, the size of a cutting board, and that's designed for what I use this for, you know, putting stuff on at night so that you know, you can put a few items on there and the mat will always be glowing as long as it's been primed during the day, and you'll be able to find all that stuff at night, you know, really easily. So that's pretty cool. And they also have some glow-in-the-dark dots that have an adhesive backing that you can adhere to, you know, your wall or anything, so you can use it sort of as like a marker. You can use it for trails, you can use it for just around your house. Then they have like a little novelty necklace thing. But yeah, you know, the stuff's inexpensive and it's, you know, pretty high quality stuff. It's pretty much glow in the dark for adults, I'd say. And I know that we all loved glow in the dark when we were kids, so now we have some stuff we can have when we're adults. Fun stuff. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for some more videos to come.